Hope your nerves have settled down a little bit after watching the final one-day international between India and Australia. Now we move on to a different format, the test. Yes, Team India are all set to make history by playing their first ever pink ball test starting on Thursday against Australia in Queensland. This itinerary has a different format. So they had played the ODIs first, then there is the Seoul test and then the T20I. So this will be challenging the best in business physically and mentally as well, and it will be interesting to see how top players and experienced players adopt to this format change very quickly. This test match was supposed to happen in Perth, which is a dream venue for fast bowlers, but due to COVID this venue has been shifted to Queensland as well. Now let's take a look at the Australian squad first. Rachel Haynes, the Australian vice captain, will be missing out on the Seoul test and the T20I series as well due to a hamstring injury that she sustained during the third ODI. This will be a huge blow to Australia, and already added to that, Tyler Vlamic, their speedster, who really clocks that 120 mark, the fastest bowler in world cricket right now, is also missing out due to an injury. But the young Australian pace attack, Stella Campbell, Annabelle Sutherland and Brown have been doing exceedingly well in the ODI series. That will be very interesting to watch what Australia prefer in the playing 11. Now the wicket is expected to be a green top. You can see some images. Even if the grass is shaved off a little bit, we can expect it to be a dream venue, a dream wicket for fast bowlers. So coming to the Australian probable playing 11. Beth Mooney is on recovery and she is expected to make it to the playing 11. Else, I would have Georgia Redmayne as the first player, followed by Meg Lanning, Alyssa Healy, Elise Perry, Ash Gardner, Sophie Molyneux, Georgia Wareham, the leggy, Brown, Stella Campbell, Talia McGrath, and the final one will be a toss-up between Molly Strano and Annabelle Sutherland. Now, coming to Team India. Now, as Julan Goswami rightly said, India will be taking the ODI win, the momentum, into the test match as well. Now, India had the same squad for this Seoul test as the ODI squad. Now, India's playing 11 can be Shefali Verma, Smriti Mandhana, Mithali Raj, Deepti Sharma, Sneh Rana, Richa Ghosh or Tanya Bhatia, also Pooja Vastrakar, Shikha Pandey, Julan Goswami, Ekta or Rajeshwari Gaikwad. Now, I definitely believe India should play a left-arm spinner, as against England they played two off-spinners and it seemed a bit of one-dimensional as they were played out pretty easily by England. Now, the top matchups for this test match. Brown versus Shefali Verma. Shefali Verma will definitely be tested for short ball stuff, and she has slightly been uncomfortable and tentative with her footwork, expecting the short ball. She has also been dismissed against Maitland Brown once in the ODI series. The second one will be Sophie Molyneux versus Shefali Verma. Now, Sophie Molyneux has already taken the wicket of Shefali Verma twice in the ODI series. Then the other battle, which is very interesting, will be Ash Gardner versus Smriti Mandhana. Yes, Smriti Mandhana, as I discussed in one of my previous reels as well, is slightly susceptible to off-spinners coming around the wicket. Now, if you take a look at the stats between these two, they have 8 games in between, and Smriti Mandhana has just scored 47 runs out of 55 balls and has been dismissed 4 times by Ashley Gardner. The other two contests will be Julan Goswami versus Alyssa Healy. Now, with the pink ball, I expect Julan Goswami to get a lot of movement off the wicket and in the air as well. That will be very interesting to watch. The final one will be Shikha Pandey versus Beth Mooney. Shikha Pandey has the ability to bring the ball in to the right-handers, and the interesting thing about this head-to-head battle is that Shikha Pandey has gotten the better of Beth Mooney on 2 occasions.